I came to the front door and I looked down the street and I saw the water gushing.
Lots of it. One of the busiest streets in Point Loma flooded after a main break sent water rushing onto the roadway and into homes. It's been more than 16 hours now, and dozens of people in Point Loma still don't have any water service. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
I'm Itika Milanis. 10 News has been on top of this story since that pipe broke early this morning. 10 News reporter John Carroll is live in Point Loma with why the main break is expected to cause huge traffic problems for commuters tomorrow morning. John.
Good evening, Itika. Here's where it all started. There is a 70-year-old cast iron water main right here under Nimitz Boulevard between Harbor Drive and Rosecrans Street, and that burst early this morning, opening up that huge sinkhole. Now, that turned this quiet night, or what was a quiet night, into a soggy nightmare for folks around here. Crews from a flood restoration company were out long before the sun came up. And as you can see, they were still at it Sunday afternoon. There is a lot of water damage here to clean up.
They're doing a good job right now, but it flooded a nice while before anybody showed up.
Hazel Reed stays up late, and she says she was up at about 1:30 this morning when she heard a funny noise from the pipes in her building. She looked outside to see water gushing from this sinkhole. Then she saw something else.
And then I followed it, and it was coming right under my building. So at 1:30 in the morning, I'm outside moving the car because we are parked under.
It was lucky for Reed that she was up. She was able to get to her car before the water did. Not so for many others. Take a look at the mud lines, a telltale sign of how high the water got on the side streets adjacent to Nimitz and Rosecrans.
They were actually kayaking back and forth on the street here.
Video from 10 News cameras early this morning shows a lake of water on these side streets, plenty to kayak on. But for just about everybody else around here, the floodwater ruined just about everything it touched.
I don't care to be moving out. I'm very comfortable here. Of course, the fire department showed up and turned all the gas off, which was great.
As to this very busy stretch of Nimitz Boulevard, crews must first repair the broken water main. That will probably take most of the night. Then they have to fill the hole with dirt. Then the city's streets department is responsible for patching it up. So a lot of work here yet to do. Now back out here live, and the city doesn't yet have a specific, or they don't have a specific number of people because they measure it on water meters as opposed to people, but they say dozens are still without water tonight. The estimate is that they'll have that back in about 2 hours by about 8 tonight. As for Nimitz, when that'll be put back together and reopened, I'm told the earliest that will happen is tomorrow afternoon. So avoid this very usually busy stretch of Nimitz tomorrow morning. Live in Point Loma, John Carroll, 10 News.